Hello and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2015, where we're playing the Pro Cyclist mode and we are about to do Milan San Remo. It's one of my goals, so I have a bonus of some sort. I have no idea what that means, but hey, I have it. I have a free roll, which is good. Hopefully I have a good daily form. And this is going to be really interesting because I've never ridden Milan San Remo since it's actually worked. Last time I tried to play Milan San Remo, it was at this point in the game's history where it was just so long and so demanding on the computer that the game crashed in the end of it. At least that's what happened to me, and that's... Well, that's possibly not the technical reason for it happening. It happened, and that was the reason I was given when asking for support by other users, and not the developers, but other users. So, take it for what it's worth. So Alexander Christophe with a French team? Yeah, France Asia. That's interesting. Yeah, so on this one I'm really depending on being able to get in the downhill before anybody else. At least get to the front before anyone else. It would
Hello
be
and welcome to
amazing to win
Milan
this
for
one.
the start of the first and longest classic of the year, with nearly 300 kilometres. This special race is often favourable to sprinters, but punchers can also pull off a victory if they place a decisive enough attack on the final climb of the day, the Poggio, whose summit is just 5 kilometres from the finish on the Via Roma.
So yeah, this is going to be an interesting race. I just wish somebody would protect me as well. Excuse me. But yeah, the file size is still going to be a lot larger than the original file, but it's not going to be too bad. Now, I have not checked the file size yet. I'm going to do it after this episode. If I remember, I'm going to check it while rendering. Because if it looks fine on the lower ones, I don't need to have it that high. I mean, imagine if I only had half a gigabyte. Imagine how many videos I could upload then. Oh well. Now, obviously, the file size is going to vary depending on a lot of different things, like content and all that jazz. But hey, I know that a lot of still images takes a lot less space than a lot of movement. That is why I have had videos in while recording this. I've had videos that was between just about 30 seconds difference, but almost a gigabyte in process difference. And I'm attributing that to still images. There's a lot more still images, a lot more of the menu work in the lesser file size one. There we go, the first climb. This isn't really that big of a deal. A lot of favorites would probably have issues, but it's going to be easy for them to get back up. Now I seem to have a rather bad day. That's not good. Now I need to go here somewhere if I can. Just pour my heart out. Because if I can't get over... If I get into a sprint, we all know how that's going to happen. or what's going to happen if that happens. And I think going here will be too soon. I should eat my gel in the bottom of the climb. I wonder if this, since I've been switching seasons and I have technically another database activated, I wonder if this means that the PCM Daily database is the technically activated one now. It would be nice, because that would mean Norwegian Championships and all that, but oh well. Right. I've been having a decent day so far. I would like to see into the +5 I had earlier, but in the last episode I mean. And right now I had a +5 the first mountain stage. Right, okay.
The Chyprysa is the penultimate difficulty of the race. There's nobody out in front, so with less than 20 kilometers to go, it's beginning to look as though it's going to end in a mass sprint. Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
Navarro has fallen.
We've got 15 kilometers to the finish line.
Four
A fall just took place in the pack. Several riders are on the ground.
4 of our teammates are out. We have one guy in front. No, wait, that's
The
my
finish
group.
line is getting close. The riders just passed the 10 kilometers road sign.
Okay, we started the hill. Let's use the gel. I think it's a bit too soon. But what the fuck, why not? I'm out in front. And all alone.
You see that? You can read the pain on the faces at the back of the peloton. There's a growing number of riders left behind.
Come
There
on!
goes the sprint.
No!
Young men are giving their all. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively,
God damn it.
but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on.
Might work in
Victory
the future
for
though.
Arnaud Demar.
I got a decent position. I tried something, I wasn't just static.
And here are a few of the key
Bypasser.
moments.
Oh well. I was up there. 14th, that's not bad considering my stats and all that, not being a sprinter and all. And that. What am I training as actually? Northern Classics, right. Cobbles. Is there any experience points for finishing your first? I guess not. Catalonia runt. That was very bad mixture of Norwegian and English. Tour de Catalonia, Volta Cyclista Catalonia. I have a helper's role. God damn it. Right, so I turned the bitrate down to 24. Didn't pay attention to frame rate on the race, but I'm sure it's all fine.
Hello to one and all. Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat. We should have sun along the whole length of the route.
It'd be really fun if I won the
A
climbers
surprise
competition and-
attack! He's probably just trying to force his teammates away from the bunch.
No. Who's our captain? Hard to say. Hopefully not this guy, he's not good. I was thinking about doing a rhyme there, but that would have been in poor taste. Right, 24, pretty much half the file size, I guess. I'm going to see. Look, take a look at the quality. Now, it might not mean anything whatsoever because of my editing, but we'll see. Yeah, it's already the first climb. So I'm gonna get the water. Frank Schleck is getting what that means. Frank Schleck is not the captain. You, sir, is not the captain of this vessel. Ah, that's nice. No, so he's not the captain. Kingston's captain, I'm guessing Jungels or Meyer is the captain. Well, I'll sit here. If somebody drops, I'll pick them up. I mean, if some teammate drops, there's been plenty of riders who's dropped, I think. Just 19, and they're struggling to keep up. Rigoberto Urán was one of them. Tosh van der Sande is one of them. Mikel Landa was one of them. No. I really just wanted to exit that, but the purple escape doesn't work for that. Koenig.
A fall just took place in the pack. Several riders are on the ground.
Leopold Koenig is important. Come on, guys, we're going home. Did I just... I think I just drove straight past you, or away from you again. I tried to bring you home, but you didn't want to, apparently.
The pack's deficit is being cut back. They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on.
Let's see, Koenig, can I see your stats? Yeah.
With less than 20 kilometers, the lead is still over a minute. It's going to be hard work to maintain the breakaway.
For Koenig. Leopold Koenig is far behind. And I'm dropping for him. Fuck you, King, I'm not after you. You should drop for Koenig as well. He's coming. Koenig is coming. Steve Morabito fell. Come on, Koenig.
There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up. Fabulous! He got the better of his breakaway companions to win this race. It's been announced that a rider is withdrawing. The pace was certainly too high for him.
I just rode away from him. I really thought he would have had contact. I'm too
Now
strong
for the
this
best
team.
moments of the day.
I could have been up there, but I would decided to be a good teammate. Lost 7 minutes because of it. Well, the race over for you, Koenig. And you were the captain as well. Nice. Schleck and Meyer are free riders. Leopold Koenig, you're not in shape. I'm in better shape than all 3 proposed captains. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last stage for this episode. Hopefully there's a time trial there and I can just simulate it and we'll have a decent cut. Oh well, we'll see. I've been listening to lots of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome.
Lately.
Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat.
Not gonna go to breakaway. I want to try to win the stage. Fandango. It's a nice song. If you haven't heard Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm probably saying that very wrong, but I don't care. You should give it a listen. It's by Queen and it's good. And I'm currently reading on the Steam forums for the software I'm using, and they say that overlays can be seen in recorded file, even if the OS option is disabled. Hopefully that does not happen in mine, because that would be annoying. Hasn't happened before, but it might happen in the future. Yeah. One thing we're going to do, if it's not too much time passed, is going to take a quick look at the best riders in all stats, even prologue and descending. Yeah, Koenig is not the captain anymore. That's what you get for not being able to follow me when I drop for you. Hey. I'm a bit salty about that, to be honest. Because I was doing work trying to make sure he actually stayed up. And then he just goes and drops the peloton. We also had two guys who's feeling shitty. Doppelgangers? Really? You gave everyone water except me. Really? I guess I have to do it myself. As usual. If you want something done, do it yourself. Charge!
A leader is down! The team plans could well be turned upside down. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively, but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on.
And
the final
stage
sprint is
over.
off. Who's going to be
Good
the first to the
riddance.
line today? That's just fantastic. He really was the strongest in the leading group. And here are the key moments of the race.
I'm pretty sure that was a sprint and not a breakaway, but yeah. Right. Let's see. It's not results. It's world, and it's on this screen. Attributes. Okay, who's the greatest flat rider in the world? Cancellara, and I'm up there. That's great to see. Who's the greatest climber? Not surprising that it's Quintana. Hill rider, Dan Martin. That's actually surprising. Is he that great? I forgot to look for young talents. Not really much here. This guy is new. Otherwise, all seems to be rather established names at this point. Here we have this guy is a young talent. He's obviously grown because I don't think he would have those stats in real life today, but no real new surprise here, to be honest. Hill, Tim Valens, yeah, that's a name. Alaphilippe, that's a new name. It's a real rider and all that, but he's a big talent and all that jazz, but he's new in the top. Time trial. Lawson Craddock, that's a generous price, but is this new? Yeah, this is a surprise. The upcoming stage racer. And the time trial specialist. That might be an old rider though. Prologue. I'm sensing no surprises. No surprises. Cobbles. Never heard of this guy. But he's not the random. I'm not paying too much attention to cycling anymore. That's probably why. But there's a lot of familiar names still up here. Sprinting. New guy. The fact that he's a sprinter surprises me, but okay. Don't know why. No real surprises really. I would like to be on top of this list, but oh well. Stamina. No. Some names that I've never seen before, but yeah. Resistance. Vive la Resistance. One guy on the top. Never heard of him. Somebody should sign him immediately. Recovery. Quintana. This should be a little surprising. Yeah. On average. Oh, that's a surprise. Christoph is, together with Quintana, the only one with high like that. Surprised the average has dropped that much. Oh well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this episode had looked good, but technically I hope it looks just as good as the original one. With the update, the one for you will be 2 days ago. For me, it will be 40 minutes ago. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.